When Caitlin Clark retires from the WNBA, she's going to work at a Waffle House so she can continue doing what she loves most, fist-fighting black women.
Afterwards, what are you laughing at? God, what are you laughing at, Shane?
Nothing. Keep talking.
Every time I start talking a little too long, he starts laughing, and it makes me self-conscious. But I'm just saying that I'm glad that we have a hang now as opposed to a show.
I like to watch the faces of people around her when she's going.
And what do you see in those faces, Shane? What do you observe, and what makes you giggle?
I see people's souls leaving their bodies.
I do this for a living, Shane. It's really insulting.
I played Rogan last week.
Really?
Whoops.
Oh,
Yeah,
that picture wasn't photoshopped? The what's it
No,
called?
he ripped my shoulder off.
Wait, really?
Yeah, and I was hammered, so I was like, "You can't tap me, dude. Jiu-jitsu's gay." I kept with him. He tapped me like 8 times, dude. He kept going.
That easy?
Yeah.
Do you think if you were sober and he was sober that you could wrestle? At least
No. And Ari was with him while he was doing it.
Oh, he was gassing him up.
Ari was like, "Shane, you're so much stronger than him. Just stand up."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Rogan's like, "No, he's not." It's like, dude, he's with you. Stop.
Wow.
But I was drunk enough. He'd get me in like a triangle choke or something. And I'd be like, "This is nothing." I was like, "I'm never gonna get tapped."
Caitlin Clark, she and I have a lot in common. We're both whites from the Midwest who have nailed a bunch of threes. I'm WNBA All-Star Brittany Hicks is here. Give it up for Brittany, everybody. I'm joking around. That's my friend's wife. I knew none of you knew WNBA players. That's crazy. You clap for that. There was supposed to be an Epstein joke here, but as it got deleted. Must have probably deleted itself, right? Probably never existed, actually. Let's move on as a country and ignore that. Aaron Rodgers did not take the vaccine because he predicted it would be bad for him. And then he joined the New York Jets.
Your life depended on it.
The
bro ship depended
Absolutely.
on it.
If I would have quit, I'd have no bros.
You were the captain of the SS, bro.
That's why I became captain of the team.
Nice.
When you're a team captain, now something like that, I'll be honest, something like that drives me up a fucking wall.
You were this close to my hand. This close.
Now,
right under you.
Look, damn, dude.
That was a DMT snake, dude. Oh my god. That was Quetzalcoatl, just whoop, right under you.
Try to put me in Juice WRLD? Try to put me into Juice WRLD?
Do you still see the shadows?
If you guys don't want to do this, we cannot do this. I don't care. I got better. I have so much going on.
You attacked my family.
You guys, family, dude. I hope there's a fire and you're all in it.
You know, Epstein's innocent.
Bro. That's the funniest development. Like, we are going to unveil the truth once and for all. Turns out the guy was just a fucking guy.
Regular guy.
Struggling in the world just like all of us. Yeah, that was some bro. Also, innocent of what? He was literally a guilty pedophile. He was busted and they sealed the records the first time.
Wasn't it like 1,000 women?
I mean, now it just sounds like you're bragging on his behalf.
Well, that's what I was going for. I was like, if he was a one-man operator, I mean, at some point you gotta get this guy.
Will Chamberlain,
tip your hat.
Jeffrey Epstein.
You gotta tip your hat at some point. You go, God damn, you got a lot.
Yeah, but he was also playing in the minor leagues.
He wasn't in the minor leagues. Those are AAA. He was playing on the Harrisburg Senators.
Yeah, it'd be, imagine if you just owned a booth in the mall being like, "Do you want to be a model?" You could pull Epstein.
Would you like to meet Stephen Hawking?
It is. I mean, this isn't funny, but like,
how would you like to meet the biggest dorks around the globe?
Well, it's also
in one island.
Crazy to be like having like a gang of like 14-year-old chicks and be like, "Ladies, meet Stephen Hawking." And they're like, "Oh my god!" He's like,
"Come here."
Yeah, Stardust. We are essentially. Like, what? That's so weird. Oh my god, that's so random.
Ew, Steven's weird. Them at the party. I don't know who I want to go home with tonight. Stephen Hawking or
like Saudi princes, just all the world leaders. Like, what? That guy's weird.
Having fun.
I wish.
Which brings me to the next point, dude. The View.
I wish I was watching The View. I know we're having fun right now.
I just wish,
I was
John Hamm.
watching The View so that I could understand comedy the way Joy Behar does. You know, hilarious comedian Joy Behar? What was that one joke she told that everyone likes? Never once, ever?
There's a hammered guy next to us at the bar. It's like 2 p.m.
Yeah.
We're at the bar, and then Steve leaves.
No, because you were telling me to golf commentate, and then
And then he jumped in and
Yeah.
like, you're not that good. But then he comes back. Steve left, came back, and I was still at a different bar, and the drunk guy was there again at another bar. And we watched as the bartender walked over out of nowhere, slammed the guy's tab on the table, and said, "Get the out of here, you piece of shit." And the guy who wasn't doing anything wrong, he was just blacked out, he just goes,
That's such a perfect.
he couldn't believe it. And then we watched him like figure out should he tip. He was like, we saw him fill it out and then go,
That's a tough moment.
and
You
then-
ever been kicked out?
I've
He was
probably
the
been kicked
kick out.
Yeah, I've probably
He was
been
a
kicked
bouncer
out.
back in the day.
I didn't know
I've
that.
definitely gone to a bar and they've been like, no, you can't even come in. Like, all right.
I haven't cried. Like, my grandma died today.
Right.
That's true.
Really?
That's true. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, I
sorry.
forgot
How old
about
was
it.
she?
I'm sorry
See,
to throw that grandma thing in there.
No.
It's pretty funny, though, right?
It's hilarious. It's
Hey,
hilarious
I'll
that
tell you this,
an
too. I'll
old
cut you
woman
off.
died.
Yeah, this old woman died. My mom's mom. That was my last grandparent. She
Did
died.
you like her?
I couldn't think of one nice memory. My mom and her siblings were around my dying grandma, and she like took her like, and my aunt walked over and like grabbed her head and was like, "Oh, mom," and then my grandma was like, and scared her.
Yeah.
And then she jumped, and then they all started laughing, and my family was dying laughing
Yeah.
while my grandma died. She
Right.
died with her kids around her laughing.
That's great.
What a
That's
great
the best
way.
way to go.
What a nice
It's the
thing.
best way to go.
Just laugh. While
Just
she's
laughing.
Like,
While she's choking.
Just as the Great Lakes.
I could probably.
Probably want to, they probably want to.
You can name all of them, right? It's
Lake-
easy. It's
Lake-
Homes.
Lake Michigan.
You just got to remember Homes. That's the acronym.
I heard that.
H,
H,
Huron.
Huron, obviously.
O,
Ontario.
M,
Michigan.
E,
Erie.
Erie,
Hell yeah.
S. It's what the white race is. We got 40 more days of goofing. We're going to get them in. When Trump. The answer's superior. By the way. I'm just kidding. That was it.
Listen here, America. We're f***ing around.
We're done joking. Jokes are done. We promise no more jokes.
An episode where he takes his shirt off. We're doing like a salesman. You know that Andy Elliott guy that's like,
yeah.
take your shirt off. Fat piece of Which as a fat guy, it's a nightmare. It terrifies me. It's scary.
That guy is so funny.
He is funny. But
Anyway.
we do like an episode where we're watching like an Andy Elliott type salesman guy, and he brings the Steve goes on stage and takes his shirt off. And when we're talking about like when we're in the writers' room and before we filmed, Steve was like, "I gotta tell you, I've been working out, Shane. You're gonna be soft. You're not gonna like what you see." And then I'm sitting in the crowd while we're filming it, and he takes his shirt off, and they look like. It's not your fault. It was not your fault.
How's it not his fault?
Because the guy next to him was so strong.
But also, one, I don't actually look good topless. I have like a praying mantis body. Like I have no shoulders, so it's very weird to look at. Two, we were like eating like
Oh, it was
kings.
so funny.
So
Like,
every day I was
he
having
takes
like chicken
it-
cheesesteaks and French fries.
The audible gasp when he took his shirt off.
Yeah.
In the crowd, people were like, "Oh." I had to leave the room. I had to leave the scene. I was like, I can't.
from getting SNL to getting fired, almost did not even. Like the last episode we recorded, I was like, I think I got some big news coming. And then I got fired so quickly that we could have recorded an episode and been like, never mind.
What?
Never mind. Nothing happened. No, it's not like they paid me that much.
But do you fight?
What's hilarious is I got like a Chevy Cruze out of it. I got trashed globally, and I got a Chevy Cruze, pre-owned Chevy Cruze. I'm like, this has actually worked out. This is a good deal. The whole thing was worth it.
It's a decent ride.
Talk about fights because it's such a douche thing to do. But, yo, I'm the fucking man in fights. But I am. Unfortunately, the thing that sucks, I'm undefeated in fights. Never lost. But it's not like I win in a cool way. Like, I have weird strength. It used to be called something different. But now we're all woke. So it's weird strength now. Until they take away my right to say weird. But no, so I mean, I have that kind of strength, so no fight I get in is ever cool. This is what that means. I've never lost a fight, but I've also never not cried in a fight. That's every fight. Every fight is just me getting punched in the face first, and then I cry, and I have one move. I just cry and walk straight at the person. Why would you hit me? And then I squeeze him as hard as I can. That's the only move I have. It's just, we could have been best friends, you idiot. And I cry as hard as I can. Which sucks, because when you win a fight, you want to be like, yeah, dude. Like, I've won fights at parties and been like, in your head, you're like, if you win a fight at a party, maybe you'll get some pussy. People will think you're cool, but no chick wants to fuck that guy. No chick's like, oh man, you see that who cried? Who's that Shrek over there that cried and squeezed that guy? He just walked right at him like an Irish Frankenstein.
Tani couldn't make it tonight. Man, I hope his interpreter didn't bet that he was going to be here. Shohei is a once-in-a-generation talent. No one's been able to do what he does at so many positions: pitcher, hitter, and bookie. A bookie is what Bill Belichick reads to his girlfriend before bedtime. They do. They read The Very Horny Caterpillar, The Little Engine That Could But Needed a Pill First, and of course, the classic Good Night. That's my favorite. Ray Leonard's here. Hell yeah. Sugar Ray, you're the man, but in 10 years, Jake Paul is going to try to knock you out, so take it easy. Thank Ari and his people for this beautiful weather. Thank you. Ari used to host the show This Is Not Happening, a show named after his comedy career. Ari is edgy and shocking, which is a really cool thing for a 50-year-old guy to be. Isn't it cool? Ari's yoga videos suck and are gay. Ari, it's sad to see you failing like this. Ari is having a tough time selling tickets, which is sad. Kim hasn't made it yet, but she's knocking on the door. Yeah, she's knocking on the door and saying, housekeeping? Yo, for real though, Kim has a lot of guys in this industry to get ahead and still isn't really doing that well. That is sad. Kim is getting fat. Natalie Cuomo is so unfunny, Lewis booked Kim. Thanks, fellas.
Theo, my name's Jo, and I'm a big fan from little old England, enjoying my bath. And I have a question for Shane. What is his opinion on age gap relationships? Still seems to be okay for the younger woman. and the older guy, but not so much the other way around. So look forward to hearing your opinions. Okay, bye.
Wow, that could be that's somebody's school teacher. She's in the bathtub.
Is that British ASMR in a bathtub?
Yeah.
She's asking me about how I feel about older women.
Yeah.
What, do you bring me down here to make me come, dude?
No.
Are you trying to get me hard? Was this a setup?
No, I would never do anything
This is a setup.
like that. Huh? No, I've never.
You invite me over here, you put on some ASMR, give me rock hard, give me some water.
No,
What are you doing? Dude? Make me jerk off on this.
No.
What was that? What does she want?
I'm not. Look,
What's the question?
No, yeah.
How do I feel about older ladies?
I've never seen that question. I never seen that woman. I'm glad she's staying clean. I don't know that lady. She's attractive. Obviously, I think she's attractive. Look at the suds on her chest a little. I didn't notice that before. But no, we didn't bring you down here to get anything out of you, man. At all. I mean, just have some information, I guess. What if you just masturbated onto the mic and just left?
What is your question?
That's 36 games. Get you one of these. You can look. That's like taking away OJ's Heisman.
True, dude.
It's like technically you can take away the Heisman, but we all know who won.
Yeah, exactly.
We know who won.
Yeah, dude. Come on.
Say what you want, but the Germans were flying that year.
Great,
36?
They're on like meth and steroids.
They were all on meth. Just like
The heart was beating 300 beats
pole
a
vaulting.
minute. Oh,
dude, imagine being a Nazi pole vaulter.
Right?
Fucking running.
Oh my god! If you didn't hit the thing, you died.
If you knew the Fuhrer was watching, then you just get smoked by a black dude in a foot race. You're like, come on, man. You're asking a lot.
I tried to put $10,000 on Nate Diaz. There's a girl at the cellar that's like obsessed with him.
Yeah.
So I like texted him. I was hammered and I was like, I wouldn't do this otherwise. I was drunk. I was like, I'll text Nate.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, dude, will you FaceTime real quick? This girl loves you. And I was like, a minute later, he didn't respond. And I texted him. I was like, I'm so gay for asking. I sucked so bad. It ruined my night. I was just like, dude. But then he FaceTimed me and I was like, oh, hold on. And I held it up and she was like, yeah. And he was like, yo. he was like, what's up? What's going on? Like, he was just, also, he got me for the impression.
Oh, really?
We went out to dinner. That's how I know they're watching. People are watching.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I might have did his impression on Rogan, and he was like, we're in the middle of dinner. He's like, I don't sound like that.
No.
And I was just like,
How scared were you in that moment?
I was like, agreed, 100%. I have not done it since, dude.
We'll bleep it. We gotta bleep that, bro. We gotta bleep.
Yo, I don't sound like that. I was just like, yeah, dude, definitely. Yeah.
Dude,
He does it and everything. Like, yo,
yeah.
It's so nice.
Nah, it's great. It's refreshing when they're actually the shit.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan actually wanted me to be here to host this award show so that I could capture Adam Silver because Joe thinks he's an alien. And Donald Trump wanted me to be here to capture Juan Soto for the same reason. It's an alien joke. Who booed up there, dude? Shut up. Good year for me in sports. I went to Notre Dame, went to the national title. I was at go Irish. I was at the Eagles game, the Super Bowl when they won, and it was not go Birds. Go Birds. Yeah. But I was down there. I'm just gonna tell you a story real quick. It's not a good joke. It was halftime of the game, and we looked up, and you could see Donald Trump. He was sitting in the suite, like at the 50-yard line. You couldn't see him, but you could see like his silhouette. You know what I mean? He was just. Also, can we stop pretending Donald Trump knows ball? It's like a weird thing where they're like, man, he loves sport. He doesn't know anything about sports. Every time a team comes and visits the White House, he's like, and you must be the guy who catches. It's like, look at these guys, big guys, black guys. And that's just when the New York Liberty visited. They didn't visit. That's just a joke. But it was halftime, and we looked up and we saw Trump. I was with my buddy, and I was like, we should just sneak up there and try to meet him. And we did. We got into his suite, which turns out it's pretty easy to get access to Donald Trump, which is probably why he keeps getting shot all the time. We just got right in there. But we're in there. He doesn't know who I am, but there's a line of people, and he's just shaking hands with everybody. And I was at the end of the line. But also, I took a picture with him, and I posted it, and people got upset about that. He's the president. If Osama bin Laden was in the suite, I would have been like, yeah, you're crazy. All right. But He's shaking hands with everybody, and it's very funny. Trump does this thing whenever he meets somebody for the first time, even if he doesn't know him. He gives them like a crazy compliment. It's kind of nice. Like he got to the guy next to me, and he was like, "Look at you, you're beautiful." And then he got to me, and he was like, "Look at you, you're huge." I was like, "Thank you, Mr. President." But he shook my hand. He stood next to me. So I'm just, I was at the end of the line, so there's no one else for him to shake hands with. So he's just standing next. I got to hear him breathe for like a minute, just standing next to me, just. And then his daughter, Ivanka, walked over to us, which, by the way, so hot. She walked over, and it was halftime of the Super Bowl. I was hammered. I was like, "Hello. Your dad just said I was huge." So now it's me, Trump, and Ivanka. They're not talking to me, obviously, but I can overhear what they're saying. And Trump goes, "Ivanka, how would you like to meet the president of soccer?" And sure enough, the president of FIFA soccer was also in the suite with us. He was getting like nachos. And Donald Trump just looks at him and goes, "You." And the guy put his plate down and walked straight to us. And then Donald Trump didn't even look at him. He just kept talking to his daughter, and he goes, "This is the president of soccer. And they gave us the World Cup, and they did that because of me." And then he walked out of the room. It was just me and the president of FIFA looking at each other like, that was crazy.
Oh, that's all my fights. I got in a fight in North Carolina. I played college football very briefly. I quit, but when I was still playing, so I was big at the time. I'm big now, but I was like 6'3", 300. I was benching 350, dude. I was fucking. So imagine that Frankenstein move. Bench 350. I'm like, "Oh God, fucking murder me!" But we were watching my friends fight, and I played on the football team, so we would fight like the townies, and it was Division I, so all my friends were just jacked black dudes. It was pretty sick. And we would just beat the shit out of people. It was like Burlington, North Carolina. They were all white trash. And I was standing next to this dude watching my friend fight, and I definitely was just scratching my so I was just reaching behind me, and this guy thought I was reaching for a gun. And just right next to me just socked me in the fucking mouth. And this was the coolest thing I've done. I chugged my beer and slammed it. And I was like, "You're gonna have to hit me any harder than that." I just went into full fucking. And I grabbed him, and I remember he fell perfectly. Like he fell. He fell sitting, facing that way. Like he fell sitting right here, and I just grabbed him by his hair and fucking. People had to pull me off. They hit me.
This is what the people want. Just two
They do.
dudes
They love
drinking some whiskey and then
they
going
love
back and forth.
sports.
Going back and forth. Now, who was that guy?
Trust me, the girls checked out a long time ago.
Really?
Well, they saw the thumbnail.
I lost the girls. Yeah.
They didn't click.
No.
This is all buds, man.
This is the bros. This is just the dudes now. It's funny. I've done shows with like my friends, and they have like I can't believe they have girls in their audience.
I do.
I can't believe it.
No, we do. We do have a good faction of women. God. No, why? You have no women fans,
bro? None.
How? How?
What do you mean how? How did you know you were funny when you were young? Did you know you were funny? What was going on with you?
Yeah, I knew I was funny. I was kind of a dickhead growing up, like in school and shit. Yeah, I always had fun making fun of people.
Oh yeah,
talking shit.
When you're young, that's the best way.
I loved it.
Yeah,
yelling.
Yeah.
School. What's better than being funny in school? Farting in class.
I never did it. You did it?
Oh, I used to. Yes.
Wow.
And dude, my one buddy used to fart. Yeah, he used to really do it, and he would come up to you and be like, "It was a funny joke." He would walk up to you and go, "Who do you want me to pass this gas to?" And you go, "You'd pick someone," and he would walk up to their desk, fart on the desk.
Ooh.
How fun is that, dude? He used to differently. In high school, he would he would come up a different way to take a shit, and me and all my friends would come in and watch him. Like sometimes he would hold himself up from the top of the stalls. And drop it in.
Oh yeah.
He would plank at the top with his ass down.
Ooh.
To spill the beans, but I got a text that said, "Yo, it's Ye," and Kanye contacted me that day.
That day he was
that
on his media tour.
that night. Yes, and he wanted to work on something
on his media daily storm.
And unfortunately, I had to decline. I mean, it was crazy. It gave me like my face got hot. I was in an Uber. I was talking to Matt, and I was like, "Dude, Ye just texted me."
That's crazy.
Did you show that to the guy next to you?
I was in the back of an Uber, just like, like he wants to talk right now. I was like, I'm in an airport. I can't. I was just trying to buy time. I was like, holy, because I knew whatever he said, I was going to say yes. I love Kanye West. I love his music.
You're doing the right.
I love his music.
You're doing
so
the right
much.
thing. You're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
There's no one better to interview him than Alex Jones.
Yeah.
So why am I saying the Nazis are cool? I don't like them. They kind of like attack
Yeah,
people. I'm
tell
not
him,
really
you
with
don't
that.
like Nazis, so I like Hitler.
Dude, the one that cunt, like he's like, we're having fun here. We're just around. Everybody's crazy here. All right, we're gonna head to break. And then just Kanye, like, while all the cameras panning past the desk, he's like, I like Hitler. That's just how the segment ended. He must have been like, God damn it! Shut the.
No, he was like, yeah, we're going mega viral right now.
Yeah,
What do you want me to
it's
tweet?
lit. It's lit. He kept saying it's lit.
As a kid, I just took him outside. He started stretching like a kickboxer. He started doing leg shit, and he was like, I'm a fucking state champion kickboxer. He was like 120 pounds. Like, I was like, dude, I don't care what karate you know. I'm just gonna grab you. I'm gonna fucking grab you. I'm gonna fuck you up. Don't do this. And he kept stretching. I remember he had dog tags on. So that's the type of douche this guy. Not a soldier. I'm not hating on the troops. He just had dog tags. Shout out Peggy. Forgot you have dog tags. That's funny. But so we walk outside, and I just walked at him and grabbed him and held him. And there was like a waist-high wall in this person's backyard. And I was just holding him over it. And he was like, okay, dude, okay. Like, he just immediately quit. And then I was like, all right, man, chill. And I let go of him. And from his back, he punched me in the face. And I was like, what? And then I held him and did that thing where I freaked out. I held him with one hand and punched. And I broke his nose. There was blood everywhere. It was fucking sick. It was sick. And then I blacked out. I got drunk. And I woke up in bed next to this girl. And I had blood on my hands. I was like, you want to hook up? And she was like, ew, gross. All right.
Tony looks like Matthew McConaughey's skeleton. I don't have a joke for this, but something about Tony being young Sheldon. You say bazinga every time he makes one of his gay jokes. Here's the thing. Tony for real thought he was going to be the Joker. You ever see the movie The Joker? It was a dream of his. He does the laugh sometimes in front of his friends. And they told me this when he wasn't around, and they all make fun of him behind his back. Isn't that funny? As soon as he left the room, they were all like, dude, he keeps going. Isn't it such an embarrassing dream to have? What a dumb believes he could be the Joker. Tony also, I believe, had a Corvette with a license plate that said, I roast. I can't believe people are calling this guy gay, dude. That's cool. That's so cool. I roast. Is that true? Damn, that sucks. Here's one somebody else wrote. Tony's father was a mafioso and his mother was the he woke up next to. Tony is clearly gay and malnourished.
But yeah, none of my fights are cool. My dad has cool fights. My dad's a f***ing animal. My dad grew up in a creek, on a creek. Basically in it. The Conneaguina in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Like how many brothers do you have? 4? They're all savages. They're all huge, too. They're all huge, jacked idiots. And it's a weird way they lived. Like it was a white trash like compound of people. And they had cats. There were cats everywhere. There were too many cats. And their horse one time squashed a cat. And it got in there. And my dad one time, he said he started a lawnmower and there was a cat in it. Cats everywhere. There's so many cats that my grandpa put them all in a bag and threw them in the creek. And then they hit the dam and broke open. And several of the kittens crawled back to the house, and he was like, all right, these ones can stay. These are tough cats. Which is a great story. But this story is a weird story. They had a cow that they killed and ate. It was like my dad's pet. He cried and ate it. So yeah, my dad's tough. I grew up in a nice house and just played video games all the time. My dad grew up like just a moron. He wanted to grow fish in their pool over the winter. You'd catch fish from the creek and put them in the pool, and it would freeze over. And then in the summer, when it would thaw out, there'd just be tons of dead fish. He was a moron. Oh my God, his stories are hilarious. But this was a different time. Like he had to fight other kids at the Knights of Columbus picnic. He remembers being like 4th grade having a fist fight for the dads. But no, he got in a fight one time. My uncle Frank, he's the oldest, and he's the only one that's not huge and jacked. He's like a normal guy. But I mean, he's still a psycho. Like he went to Notre Dame, he left Notre Dame, he went to the Marines in Vietnam, and then left and came back and became a prison warden. He's a fucking animal. And this is how funny it is, because he's been in prisons his whole life. So like, he talks like a black guy from the 70s. I'll see him. Like, what's up, Holmes? I'm like, all right. You job-ass motherfucker. I'm like, all right. Like my cousin Jeff caught him bench pressing in the garage listening to Ghetto Boys. He's like 68. It's fucking hilarious. So he at the time he was a volunteer firefighter in Steelton, Pennsylvania, and he would be like a first responder. So he had a, what is it called, a scanner, and he would take calls and he would get to the fire first. So he got a call once, and he raced over there to get it. These people said there was a house fire, and he got there, and it was just just 4 idiots, and it was a motorcycle that had caught fire that they just put out with a garden hose. It's a tough sentence. Yeah, shout out Hacker 4. Munich Gold. Yeah, do you want the beer the Nazis drink? Here it is, guaranteed. It says since 1417. This beer's been through a ton. Been through the Protestant Reformation, the Holocaust. This beer went through that. So my Uncle Joe gets there. Sorry, I'm going over. It'll be quick. I'll wrap.
Played Division I. I played tennis. And I knew he was going to laugh at that.
He hates the fact that I played lacrosse.
Whatever, but
everyone hates the fact that you played lacrosse.
True.
Lacrosse is much worse than tennis.
How is tennis more respected? That's crazy.
Duke, it is. You want to know how? The Duke rape scandal. That's how.
I know, and it's
that
they were innocent. They were innocent.
They were all innocent.
What a crazy scandal.
They were innocent.
You say I played college lacrosse, and everyone's like, "You don't care about consent."
Right.
And
no one forgave them.
Yeah, somehow football.
Yeah, there are probably more football players.
Probably
who have been convicted
There's
of rape.
more Baylor football players. Like that's insane. Than all of lacrosse. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Now, for Lewis, I didn't really write anything. I genuinely do not respect you at all. It's not real ass if that's your only option. It really is not that impressive. But Kurt Metzger wrote me a letter to read for you. Sorry I said that. I was just kidding. I love you. All right, good. This is from Kurt Metzger. Dear Louis J. Gomez, sorry I couldn't be at your roast. I desperately wanted to, but wasn't notified or invited. Anyway, I had to run back to my room to pinch off a fat Congdon, but it gave me time to think. You guys don't think that's funny? Gave me time to think. What does it mean to be truly real ass? Does it mean stepping into the octagon anytime, anywhere, knowing that win or lose, no one could possibly give a shit? Does it mean working hard every day just to make sure your son has a new mom for each and every family trip to Jamaica?
Juice. No, I'm not going to say who's doing that. It is the. Have you seen him do that, right? Have you seen Kanye do that?
No.
Dude, he's talking about getting diagnosed. He's like, now I'm not allowed to say what race the guy was, who the doctor was who misdiagnosed me. You know I get in trouble if I say what race it was, so I'm not going to do that.
We know I can't say that. It was a Jewish doctor.
He was Jewish. He does, dude. He does it. Hold on, you gotta see it. I mean, fuck it. Well,
I thought you just made that up. I'm like, that's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
It's the funniest shit of all time, dude. Yeah, hit him with it.
Damn, you had that loaded?
Oh, I mean, it's circuit.
It was a Jewish doctor.
You know I can't say that.
Oh my God.
How funny is that shit?
That's hilarious.
Hitting the crossed arms, I'm not gonna do it. Not even taking a breath. Just he's like, I'm not gonna stop doing it. He tried to stop.
He tried
his best to stop.
I want you guys to know, though, I do have black friends. No, it's nice having black friends when the rest of your friends are just fucking goofy white guys. It's nice. You get some outside perspective, some advice. You just gotta be careful with the advice you take from your black friends when it comes to, like, when you look like Uncle Buck, it doesn't translate. Like, this is the advice my friend gave me when I went on a date with this chick. He was like, hey, yo, Shane, you don't want to go too deep in the... She's always going to want the... He's like, you're worried about depth? Like, depth is... I didn't even know they had depth. I'm just happy to be there. You're worried about, like, depth is an issue? He was like, you don't want to give her the whole... I'm like, that's all I have. What are you talking about? I've never been like halfway in and been like, oh. You gotta earn the rest of this. Dick. It's insane. Depth? That's crazy. I'm worried about like the noises I'm making. Like I just sound like a shitty ghost the whole time. Just like, it's almost done. Depth. Or my face? You ever worry about your face when you're... Don't do it. Don't think about how dumb you look. You'll end up looking like a psycho trying to look handsome the whole... Just... It's not good. It's worse for me if I let it go. Like if I just let my face go during sex. Like I look like Brandon Dassey from Making a Murderer the whole just... The girl's down there, she's like, did you do it? I'm like, I don't know. Yeah.
Dudes with Down syndrome are the bros. They're the best dudes on earth.
Of course.
All right?
Yeah.
So this dude named Sam, he's got Down syndrome. One of the episodes, they're going to take him to a Ladyboys show. And he is pumped, dude. He's got the flyer. He keeps coming up to the camera like, sexy dances.
Sexy dancer.
Everybody keeps telling him, it's like, no, they're actually men. And he's like, no, they're not. And he's like, Sam, they are boys. And he's like, don't be rude. Don't be rude.
Don't be rude.
And then he goes, what if one of them tells you they have a... And he goes, I'd be fuming.
I'm not fuming.
The girls come out and are dancing. He looks back at his boys like, the girls are safe. And then one of the dancers takes their mask off and starts singing like a man. And they cut the camera to him and he's just sitting there like... I was
Picture you shit face.
Yeah, it's just. I was at the Bills game, Bills Steelers this year. Gabe Davis, he's a wide receiver. He likes comedy and he likes podcasts and all this stuff. So he invited me to the game. I'm at the game. I took Adderall there. There you go. There's another Adderall. End of the game.
You want first? I'll mimic you.
No, you go first.
Well, just give me a sentence that he would say, and then maybe I'll try.
The greatest country in the world is America.
The greatest country in the world is America.
That was terrible. That was terrible. That was like Marlon Brando.
Well, I mean, do the same line and maybe I can mimic it.
The easiest way to do Trump is like speech Trump when he's doing a rally. Trump.
Okay.
The greatest country.
The greatest country.
Okay.
A little bit.
The greatest country.
Don't do this. Do this.
The greatest country.
Only move your hand.
All right.
Sit like that if you're sitting.
Okay, so sit like this.
Don't.
Yeah. The greatest country.
The best country.
The best country.
Wow, what a country.
Wow, what a country.
A lot of Asians.
A lot of Asians.
Maybe too many.
Maybe too many.
Might be too many.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
My Uncle Joe gets there, and it's just a shitty motorcycle that was on fire. They put it out with a garden hose, and he was like, all right, well, now I need to use your phone, idiots. And they're like, all right, you can come use your phone. He's inside, and he's talking shit on the guys that called. He called the fire department. He was like, hey, don't rush through the city to get here. Like, don't speed through the city. This is just a bullshit fire. These set. This is something. And while he's talking shit on these guys, calling them fucking morons, one of them just sucker punches him and knocks him out in their kitchen. Just knocked out my uncle. And they obviously went on his way. He went home and he was like, well, he was all. He got home and he saw my dad, and I guess he told my dad what had happened. So my dad was like, shit. We're getting the boys. We're going to these fuckers' house. We're going to f them up. So my dad and three of his friends, one of them had a broken arm, which is funny. A cast on his arm. They get in the car and they drive over to this guy's house, and they kick the door open, and it's just a family. They got the wrong house. It's just a family watching TV. Like the kids were on the floor. It looked nice. They're like, where the f is he? They're like, oh, they live next door. So they're like, oh shit. All right, thank you. And then they kick in those guys' door, and he said they were just sitting on the couch. So they just, him and his four friends just started beating the shit out of these four guys just while they're in their living room. And then, like the guy with the cast was hitting them with the fucking cast. And then one of the guys pulled out a gun. So then my dad and his friends ran. Like just ran. He said they ran right through the screen door, which is funny. But while they were running out, one of my dad's friends was like, we're going to burn your house down, you ass. And the neighbors whose house they broke into called the fire department. And my Uncle Joe got the call. Uncle Frank got the call. Then, I'm running long, baby. Fuck it. A couple years later, my dad is going to buy a six-pack in a bar in Steelton, and he notices those four guys that the house they broke into were playing pool, and he was like, I remember seeing them through the fucking the mirror behind the bar, and he was like, they noticed me, but he was using his brother Joe's fake ID, and their brother Joe's like, he's the biggest, strongest, but he's the only nice one. Like he went to the Naval Academy for football. Like he's a big guy, but he's kind of a weird pussy. He's into Ancestry now. But he was a jacked monster, and he was a sweet guy. So my dad gives the bartender his ID, gets the out of there. Apparently those guys went up to the bartender and were like, who the was that? And the bartender was like, that was Joe Gillis. He gave him my uncle's ID. So then a couple weeks later, my dad's with his brother Joe. And his brother Joe's back from college, and he's like, oh, I got a notice from the post office. Hopefully it's my college yearbook. He's all excited. And then he gets to the post office. It was a summons for breaking and entering and assault. Got charged with assault. And then, dropped because they were like, who the f is that? Anyway, that's it. You guys are great. Fuck yeah. 6, 1, close. Keep records. See you guys.
No, I did coach the Special Olympics for a little while, and it's fun. Everyone there, everyone there. What you doing out there?
see it, Josh. See it, like it. He's taking souls with him.
Columbus wrote in his journal that these people would make fine slaves when he landed.
Mhm.
That was just in his journal.
Yeah, that's his personal thoughts, bro.
I mean, of course he ended up cutting people's ears off and shit and genociding, but,
Yeah.
you know.
That was his first impression. Like, these would be good
These would be
slaves.
pretty good slaves.
So-
He just kept it. He was like,
Well, that's
just kept it to himself.
That's his own
'Cause
personal
That's
thing.
1492.
I mean,
dude.
if you check my journal, dude, there's a couple of I've seen people before. I'm like, you know what?
That's a fine slave, dude. That would be a great slave. I don't want to get too racist. Never mind. I'm not going to name good slaves.
Yeah, but it's like,
who do you think the best slave possibly would be?
I'm saying, man, you go over there and you discover Native Americans for the first time, and they're fucking running all fast, bare feet. You're like, damn, bro.
Man, that's a good slave, dude.
Give that
Tie
motherfucker
a
a
couple-
wheelbarrow, bro.
Yeah.
That guy would fly.
Tie some stones to his back, let him run around.
Give that guy, like, you see guys with fucking, I mean, they had tomahawks.
Yeah.
They're fucking chopping down trees for arrows. You're like, put him on a fucking apple orchard. This motherfucker would be picking, he'd be killing it. I just hate when people put a modern mentality on the 1600s. It's like, dude, you have no fucking idea.
Yeah, of course. You know what? It's a weird thing that I've always been bothered by is like in this country, if you want, like everybody always prefaces things like this is America, and in America we love an underdog, or like in America we love it. It's like first of all, everyone loves a fucking underdog,
Yeah, I know.
and stop talking about this country.
Yeah.
As though you've traveled the world.
I know.
It always bothers me when people are like, this is a racist country.
Oh,
It's
dude.
like, have you traveled, dude? Why
Have
don't
you
you
go-
ask Sudan if they're racist?
Have you gone anywhere, dude? Have you even read to find out, like, it? That's the other thing, too. And they're like, this country's founded on racism. And it's like, dude, read about them. Like, there's been so many other genocides all over the world for the same thing of being like, yeah, you guys are the other guy. Fuck
Yeah.
you guys. That's so fucking annoying.
We're spinning our wheels.
This
I think.
country's
We cover
founded
the
on
same
white
shit
supremacy.
Yeah. It's funny. It's such a weird double standard to have. I mean, I get it if you are like, I can't believe America did this.
Yeah.
If you don't know history at all,
Well,
and you
the
think
people-
America is such a nice. It's like you can't have a nice empire.
Yeah, well, you don't meet Turks and be like, evil bastard.
No, of course not.
They genocided the Armenians.
Yeah, you get
That's the show, The Young
every
Turks.
country.
Yeah, that's
every
true.
country genocided somebody.
It's true.
like- and another thing with the Indians is like, how do you think they got that land?
Yeah.
They genocided some other fucking tribe.
They definitely did.
They were at war with each other constantly.
Forever, dude. It's
Yeah.
always been that way.
And they weren't like sophisticated, nice people.
Yeah.
I've done this like so many times.
But no, it
it's
is-
just it's such a funny like if you look at history at all
Yeah.
and if you look at history with like rose glasses
Mhm.
where you're like America's this beautiful place, it's like obviously you're wrong.
Yeah.
So when people bring up like the atrocities committed against Native Americans, it's like, yeah, I mean this is shocking. When I was in 7th grade,
Mhm.
I'm an adult now.
In 7th grade, they fed me the cornucopia story where, like, they split a turkey and they're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
hey,
yeah.
let's teach you some
I know.
skills.
And then later you find out it's like, oh shit,
You're
we
like-
killed all those guys.
And then after for dessert, dude, they were like,
they're
yeah,
like,
well.
yo, you want some Mountain Dew? It's got smallpox. That's how they actually killed
They
him.
gave him some
They gave him
Dew.
some Code Red, and the natives were like, they fucking died.
They didn't have an Xbox anywhere. And they're like, I don't know what the fuck to do.
But yeah, it's funny to think about. Like people just showed up and were like, this is pretty nice land.
Well, dude, when you read that
Who
book,
the fuck are these idiots?
when you
Get
re-
them out of here.
When you read White Trash, it was like the English government was just rounding up the poorest of fucking shitty, like literally taking orphans.
Do you
and
have
being-
that in hard copy?
No.
God
Yeah,
damn
my
it.
brother has that. Yeah, my
All
brother
right,
has
good.
That's
I need
great.
one. I need one.
Dude, that's great. So they would round up orphans and then just put them on a boat and be like, over. So, like, you'd have these people who were just like absolute mud kickers, dude, landed in America. And then they're just like, all right, I guess I'm here now. Arrow goes through your wife's neck and they people and you're, who the fuck are these guys?
You gotta fight
And
them.
that's what happened, dude. That's the Thomas Sowell guy talks about this, and it makes a lot of sense when people talk about slavery, whether you're dealing with slavery in the abstract or you were living during that time. When people were like, they get mad at Lincoln being like, well, when he freed the slaves, he was kind of cold and calculated. He should have been more moralistic about it. And it's
Yeah.
like, you can say that now, but it's like if you were the president, imagine if you were the president back then. Like, these people there was millions of slaves in the South. So they were really worried about, like, if you free them, are they going to come fuck you up and kill you?
Yeah.
Like the Thomas Jefferson has a famous quote of being like, you had the wolf by the ears, dude. He's like, what do? Do you fucking let it go? They got, some guy wrote like a love story between him and his like teenage slave.
and it got a lot of negative press, dude.
Yeah, I bet
it got a lot of negative
Well,
press.
I bet they were eating some pizza too.
Yeah,
Pizza gave
they're
him
like
some
he's a
slave.
blah blah blah, and the guy wrote the story like a love story basically, and that's
you brought up an interesting point when we were talking about this book earlier about how I keep wanting to say Sowell, Thomas
Sowell, yeah. It's Sowell,
yeah. How he talked about how like they also the Western Europeans also abolished slavery.
They did.
Like this.
No one talks about that.
This is an institution that it built the pyramids.
Yeah.
This is an institution that's been around since as long as humans were even remotely civilized.
Yeah.
They've had caste systems and slavery, and then it led up in human history. It took the great white man to say, knock it off.
It was the English, dude.
Yeah.
Even the French were like, nah, slavery's still chill, and then they finally folded. Yeah, dude.
I think it was like the Portuguese were the last ones.
Yep.
I think in Brazil it was still going.
Yep. But then there was
the US and Brazil.
there was the Arabs in Asia, man, and they
They're
were
still
still
going.
rocking in the free
They're
world.
still going.
They got stamped out hard though, and then they would fly French flags, and the British government wasted millions of pounds on abolishing slavery worldwide. So it's
How
like,
about
yeah,
that?
I
What do
know.
you think of that?
They were the biggest slave exporter too. That's like, dude, that's
while they also kind of enslaved the Irish people.
That's true too.
The Irish were slaves
Well, dude,
too.
that's
That should be the name of our podcast.
The Irish slaves.
The Irish were slaves.
Came in and started
Let's
cutting
talk
birds.
slaves.
You want to talk slaves?
We already covered bullshit. Let's cover some slavery.
What you want to talk about?
What do you think of slaves, dude?
Not for me.
Not for me either.
Not for me, dude.
Couldn't agree
I don't
more.
want. I don't want them.
I would hate
That would be awkward as fuck if just someone showed up at your house with a slave and you'd be like, dude, what the fuck? You can't have a fucking slave. Like, get out of here, dude. You can't have a slave in here. It's like, oh, come on, dude. What the fuck? That'd be so uptight. Like, dude, you can't have
like a southern dude bringing a slave to
Just
like
someone came.
Like during the I bet that had to have happened.
Oh, no doubt.
In like the Civil War time, like right when the North was like abolitionists, no more slavery.
There's still people who are just like, fuck it, you can't tell me not to have a slave. And they had a
Yeah,
couple,
yeah,
they had like
yeah.
a little head stash. They're like,
Yeah.
I got a couple fucking kicking around.
I got some guys back there. They have fun. What am I gonna do?
Dude, when I first started, when I was 17, I remember when I was working for a pool company when I was 17, I remember when at least to my view, when it was like Mexicans just came out on the scene. And I was working for this pool guy and his brother was talking to him being like, yo, this Mexican guy's right next to him. He was talking about him like he was his slave. He's like, you got to get you one of these, man. I got a Mexican. Psh, these Mexicans are great. And he'd be like, I'll let you use my Mexican for the day. And would talk about him like he was a fucking slave.
While he was standing there?
Standing right fucking next to him. I was 17 years old. I remember the three of us had to we had to do asphalt, a whole big driveway. And he's like, I'll take my Mexican for the day. So I'm telling you, bud, you need to get rid of these guys, get you some of these. I was just sitting there like, what the fuck? You would have thought it was his. It was just standing next to him. He's like, "Go with him." It was his fucking slave.
Holy shit! That's a
was paying him.
fucked up story.
I was getting $7 an hour. He
Yeah.
was probably giving his Mexican $4 an hour. Dude.
Yeah.
Giving him nothing.
Yeah,
And we had a fucking doing asphalt sucks.
that's a good lad.
He was the first lad, dude. He was a fucking Gen 1
First,
lad.
he was the fucking.
He was ladded for Columbus, dude.
Columbus.
But yeah, I remember this guy. I remember being like, damn, this guy's talking about this Mexican dude like it's his slave.
Lad Armstrong. That's Lance Armstrong. That doesn't make sense. Lad Armstrong landed on the fucking moon, dude.
Dude, I mean, this guy was maybe he felt good about getting talked up all
Laddie
day.
Robinson.
He was the first.
He was the first lad, dude.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man.
You're right though. I don't remember lads being around when I was younger.
I'm telling you, I
think that's because when we were young, we still had Polacks.
What do you think?
Still
Polacks
had
were the
Eastern
OG
Europeans were the lads.
lads? We had some
Like I'm
Ruskies
talking
and
like
stuff.
70s. Not that we were young during that.
I think they were more out west.
70s, 80s. I think we had you used shitty workers like Polacks.
Yeah.
You used Eastern Bloc, fucking newly.
I can see that, yeah.
And then 80s, 90s. I think the lads made a good run.
Yeah, man. Lads,
they fucking scurried around.
I think they're
up
like
there.
the Irish in some respects, where they came in here and they're just working, dude. 40 years.
Next thing you know, we're gonna have a lad president. They've got Taco Bell going.
TB.
They got T-Bell flying off the shelf, dude.
I don't think. Do a lot of Mexicans eat at Taco Bell?
No.
I don't think they.
No, of course not.
I think it's just high white people.
Yeah.
Well, definitely some black people.
Dude, I haven't had Taco Bell in forever. I bet that shit's so good.
I can feel those soft tacos in my mouth right now. Like, dude, they were delicious.
They're fucking
They make you
great.
shit right away. My uncle still eats a Taco Bell pretty regularly. He's like, you can't beat it. There's for the money. It's like it's the cheapest food.
He tries to logistically. He tries to like real honestly be like, honestly, you cannot beat Taco Bell. It's like, yeah, you can, dude.
Yeah, go to anywhere.
Go to fucking 7-Eleven.
It is fucking good though.
All right.
I love Colorado football. If you don't like Colorado football, you're racist. Okay? So we're leaving. I'm gone at this point.
Yeah.
I see Micah Parsons is walking through. I'm like, he's from Harrisburg.
Harrisburg.
I'm from Harrisburg. I walk up to him. He's talking to somebody like this. I'm walking by. I was like, Micah. And he totally ignored it. And then I was like, Micah. And he was like, what? And I was like, I went to Trinity High School. He goes, all right. Kept talking.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I had to leave.
Oh, no.
I had to walk out of the party.
Dude.
I went to Trinity High School.
And he just went, okay.
He was like, all right.
He didn't go like,
dude,
oh.
They also, all I had was that fucking Jalen Hurts hoodie and that Eagles hat. I'm in there in full NFL gear.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just at a regular house party.
Yeah.
I look like a big fat fan idiot.
Dude, in that moment, you feel, I mean, you got the merch on.
The merch hurt.
The merch on at the party, and you're like, huh? And they're wearing like Balenciaga.
They're wearing the dumbest, they're wearing the dumbest outfits you've ever seen.
Yeah. It's a garbage bag with mesh in it.
They're dressed like insane people.
Yeah.
But you know who was cool? Saquon was fucking awesome.
Really?
Yeah. Saquon was very cool. He was like, hey, welcome to my house, everybody. Like, yeah. Yes, I went to Trinity High School, which I'll give him credit. That's a fucking insane thing.
No, but I understand where you're coming from. But when it gets shot down, you're like, ooh,
yeah, that was dumb.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Kind of makes me hate that guy.
No.
He's the man.
You needed to understand the context. He's
out of context.
He was totally in the right.
Also, you're wearing.
I also like tapped his arm.
Philly shit too.
Yeah,
you know, you're wearing rivals. You're wearing his rivals' clothing, and then being like,
I went to a high school that's one of the 30 high schools around yours. Like, it's not like we were like close. You see the NFL player score a touchdown and do the celebration I told him to do?
No.
Yeah. You
What?
pussy, that's what I thought, bitch.
What's the celebration?
Shout out Gabe
For more
Davis.
for this.
We did it, baby.
No, I just have been sending Gabe this dumb, stupid reel of this kid. I didn't even realize it was a kid getting a haircut because I never noticed his hair.
he
There's some
switched his
kid in
hair.
Brazil that's like, he's like this. He's just doing this. And then he goes like this. And then he has a haircut and he looks back up and goes, that's
Okay.
it. So I was like, I kept sending it to Gabe. I was like, dude, do this when you score.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, I will. And then every week he would score and be like, fuck, I forgot. Fuck, I forgot.
He said he
this
would do
week,
it?
this week he scored first touchdown of the game. He walks up to the camera and goes,
That's great.
it was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
You ever thought you'd be there? You could
That's
tell
fucking
like
cool.
fucking football
NFL
player. Yeah. What kind
Dude,
of dance
I
to do?
was watching the game. I celebrated like it was the fucking Super Bowl. I
Of
was
course.
like, oh shit, he did it.
Yeah.
I was like jumping up and down.
You like the Bills?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Wow.
I could be Gabe Davis's muse.
You might be Gabe Davis's muse.
Gabe Davis's muse. So gives me the jersey. We're hanging out. Then we go, dude. This is where this whole thing gets incredibly funny. Is just Lemaire around NFL players. He was treating them like he was like a child.
Yeah.
He's like 32.
Yeah.
With like, he's 10 years older than these players. He's 10 years older. And he's 3 feet shorter than all of them. And they got him a Bills hoodie. They gave him a 3X. It was down to his knees. Dude, he had his hands in his sleeves the whole time. He's like, he's fucked up.
Yeah.
Lemaire is for real autistic. Without a doubt.
He was saying some outrageous
their
stuff.
right, dude,
outrageous.
Their right guard that plays with Bills is a monster.
Mhm.
He was the black dude in the chains.
Yeah.
In like a cool
Yeah.
shirt. Lemaire stands in front of him. He's talking to one of us.
Yeah, one of the family. Or, was this after
He's
the
talking
game?
to maybe his family.
Yeah. Yeah,
Lemaire
yeah.
stands next to them. He's mid-conversation and just goes... I've never seen
Was his hand still in the hoodie?
Was
his hand still in the hoodie?
He took it out. I've never seen someone hold a pound longer. An unanswered pound, dude. He just finally this dude not looking at him goes and keeps talking, and Lemaire goes walked over. Dude.
He is the best.
It was incredible.
God damn it.
So then we're hanging out after. Dude, he kept doing this the rest of the night. He was just drilling people with autism. The Bills got an onslaught of autism from Sass and Lemaire, dude. It was incredible. I've never seen anything like it.
Oh my God. It was
Dude,
so bad.
we're hanging out after. Gabe takes us through the facilities. While we're walking through the facilities, Lemaire's walking. Just Lemaire and Gabe Davis are walking, and Lemaire's like, "How does it feel to reach your dreams of being an NFL player?" Gabe Davis is like, "What the fuck? Who is this guy?" Oh fuck!
And then we're in the locker room, and me and Lemaire get a picture back to back.
Oh god damn it, dude!
The whole Bills team watches.
No, this is the beginning, dude.
No.
This is nothing.
No.
This is nothing compared to what's about to happen.
Oh my god!
So we go to Josh Allen or we go to the team's like dinner.
Yeah.
And just in a restaurant. It was great. It was wonderful. Lemaire is sitting, it's a long table. So Lemaire and this one wideout, I forget who it was, sitting a chair apart, but no one else is around them. We're across the table. I hear Lemaire look over at him and go, "Other than us being black, what do you think you and I have in common?" It was just like, and the dude was for real, like, "Yo, who is this? Like, for real, whose man is this?"
Yeah,
Like,
he wasn't having it at all.
and Lemaire was like, "What? It's a good question. No shame."
The guy's like sitting with his family.
This was the craziest running. I'm at the airport.
Yeah.
I'm Wayne Rooney.
What? The soccer star?
Who looks he's like a short little fat guy now.
Yeah.
He's no one cares.
Yeah, no one cares.
I'm the only one that was like,
"Holy fuck."
Wayne Rooney. I just dapped him up. He kept walking.
How you doing, mate?
Yeah. I was like, big fan.
He's like, well,
I couldn't believe it.
That's crazy. That's like you being at a Premier League game.
It was crazy.
That is like you being at a Premier League game.
And Tom Brady just walked. Not Tom Brady,
but like Donovan McNabb.
Yeah.
is just chilling, and you're like, no one's talking to you, and he's like, not really my scene.
I'm just here getting loaded by myself.
I think Notre Dame would go to the next level if they had Deion Sanders coach for them.
I love Colorado football. If you don't like Colorado football, you're racist. Okay? That's a class organization.
But it's funny how everyone's trying to beat the fuck out of them. All these teams are trying to fucking destroy them.
Yeah, that's because they're being dickheads. Dude. They're fucking assholes.
They just got blown out, didn't they?
They did, because they were on the field before the game stomping on the fucking other team's logo. Like, you're not going to get... Everybody in the country knew they were about to get rocked.
Oregon beat them.
Yeah, Oregon.
Yeah, dude. I do like a nice narrative like that, though. I've been enjoying like the drama of the Deion Sanders narrative. His son is
His son's awesome.
flesh and bones playing QB.
Yeah, he's really good.
It's going to be a movie in 2 years. The whole season's going to be a movie.
Obviously. They're going to leave out the Oregon part. They're going to go, nah, we did it. The white man was trying to hold us down. We did it. Colorado State was the white man.
Dude, their coach
Colorado
was,
State was the white
their
man.
coach was black,
dude.
wasn't it?
Yeah, but he was a white guy. He played for Iowa. He was like number 45.
Was he really?
Yeah, I saw a picture of him. I saw his college picture. I was like, dude, I'm cheering for Colorado State so hard.
That was fun. I'm like the little bits of those games that I catch. I see the other coaches like, we'll fucking beat the shit out of this team because they're getting all the shine. They're getting all the shine, all the flash.
They're getting all the which is, look, obviously it's cool.
It is tight, and it's doing
if
a lot.
Deion coached Notre Dame, I'd be so excited.
You'd have the shades. You get the Deion sports
Obviously,
line.
I get the shades.
He has his own sunglass line.
Of course.
He's a fucking business genius, dude.
He's a business genius.
He's got the shades on. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's going to be fun.
His son is his literal creative player.
He's really
he literally created his player. He's gonna do the old NCAA thing where you take him to the NFL.
Yeah. Oh,
you can import him into into Madden. He's gonna do it, and he's gonna go coach in the NFL. And that's where I think Neon's gonna run into some trouble.
You think so?
Because you can't buy a better team in the NFL.
Yeah, true.
You're gonna run into some weird white guys.
I can link up with Jay-Z though.
Autistic white guys. Bill Belichick's ass.
Yeah, true.
Guys that are retarded.
Yeah, but what if Deion Sanders linked up with Jay-Z and they just bought the best team ever?
That'd be awesome.
It'd be pretty tight.
Were you the only one in your class that got D1 offers?
No.
You probably had some hitters.
Yeah, he played quarterback. He was nice.
Really?
Yeah, he went to Millersville. He ended up setting like every receiving record.
No shit.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah. I wish we'd go back to the World Series, dude.
We were
God
just briefly talking
damn.
about it. That was the wildest
was
week.
so fun.
That was fucking insane.
We ended up in a VIP area with Freddie Mitchell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Freddie goes, "Who's paying for this?" I go, "What are you talking about?"
He's like, I want you guys to know I got that bucket of beers for you guys. It's like, it's free. It's free.
Someone's paying for
Why
this.
are you doing that?
He was with
the color guard.
He was with the color guard, dude.
Yeah, he had like ROTC people dancing on him.
Yeah.
Couple Coast Guard chicks fucking
Yeah.
hanging out with him.
Thick.
Yeah, it was all
Yeah.
right,
Freddie was going for the one. That was nice.
It was a good
I don't know
time.
if he's married, and we're really hope we're
It's
not.
being respectful.
He was, yeah, he wasn't going at it.
There was no twerking involved.
No.
That was also one of my favorite things. You turn to Foley and go, "I'll give you $100 if you get on the mechanical bull."
Dude, I would have given you so much, dude. Why didn't you do it?
What are you out of your
$100?
Yeah, true.
I don't think I had insurance at the time. I blow my knee out at fucking Comcast Live or whatever.
You hit him
I'm
like, what are
fucking
you,
jammed up.